We back at it again, huh? Yeah. T-Boss is it, yeah.
What it do, world? It's your boy D-Boss, man. D-Boss is here. And you are tuned in to drinkepidemic.com. Yeah.
Fuck a hater. Fuck a hater. I ain't worried about these pussies cause I'm getting paper. Fuck a hater. Fuck a hater. Told her I'ma hit her back, I'ma fuck her later. Fuck a hater. You know it's fuck a bitch.
Well, growing up in Trinity Garden, just typical hood stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just like Hollywood, I grew up back in the day when a neighborhood actually raised a family. Raised a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I stayed there for 17 years at Parker Square. So it's like, if my mom wasn't around, Mr. Walter, who done saw me grew up, he'd get on my ass, or somebody else that watched me grow up, they get on my ass if they see me doing something. So it's like, just typical hood shit, man. Man, hustling. Just straight like that, just hustling, man. It's like, the way I grew up, my mom was always gone. You know what I'm saying? She had to work. I ain't trying to make it sound like I was no neglected child. No, I had a damn good childhood. Mom was gone, though. So it's like, shit, I always saw cats getting bread. And it's like, for the longest, man, I was like 7 years old. Man, I was the kid that was 7 years old, had the annihilators and shit during the summertime. My mama used to give me $50. Let me run down off of some little space off of Jensen in the Garden, the wholesale place. Get candy, pickles, cool cup. I'd take that $50, man. I used to make me like about $300. Mama ain't had to buy no school clothes. We was good. So it's like, I've always been infatuated with getting money. Man, shit, that's what I like to do. As soon as I leave this motherfucker, I know give me some money. Nothing. Man, I only been doing it like 5 years, man. I never one of them cats that ever said, man, I want to rap. Or I used to see rappers in the club like, oh, rapping ass, nigga. So rapping ass on. And I'd be damned if I ain't one of them rapping ass niggas, nah. So yeah, music never really done nothing for me as growing up. Growing up, I listened to, who did I jam the most? Man, ESG. Who else? I listened to cats like D, because he was from Trinity Garden. I don't know if anybody know that. D from Trinity Garden Cartel, but I listened to a lot of him. Criminal Element, a lot of local cats. Nah, actually, it's always been D.
Right.
But I got a homie that's right now, he incarcerated right now, Big Sid. He used to always call me Boss Man, cause he used to always say I'm a bossy type of person when it come to getting this bread. Yeah, cause everything needs to be organized. So hell yeah, I'm gonna be bossy about it. But it went from Boss Man to Bossalini, I think he called me. Did it just D Boss, and it's always been that. Even before the rap, they would always just call me D or D Boss. So that's just what I ran with.
And we say,
Tell you the two reasons what made me start rapping. One reason, cause I got tired of hearing niggas lying to me all day in that motherfucker about this and that, and everybody Dino Brown and everybody this. I got tired of hearing that shit, and it took my mind off of it. And two, I had to sell it. I don't know if anybody know what selling mean. That person that sleep above you on the bunk. That's what sell it. He used to rap. He was from San Antonio, and he used to always say, he used to always jump down and spit his rhymes and shit. And I'd be like, well, man, maybe if you said it like this, it'll sound a little better. He would do the shit. And then he would spit the shit the next day, and cats was remembering it because I was giving them like little punchlines and shit to say. So I just noticed that last time I observed, watched that, and I said, man, I'm gonna write me some shit. I sit up one night, I wrote to we had watched a T.I. on TV, and I just kept the beat in my head and wrote to it, spit it the next day. And once cats kept coming back like, man, say what you just said, and I said it again, and they would like the shit, I just started doing it just to take, kill time. And shit, came home, done what I done, got back in the booth, started doing what I needed to do, learn the craft, learn how the business side and the rapper side go, and shit. I D-Boss is here doing interviews with y'all. I mean, before the music game, I used to always be around the music because my brother Straight Lace, shouts out to Big Meech Blower, he owned the label at that time. But I wasn't on none of that rap shit. I was that cat that used to be in the studio, rapping ass on, go rap, man, leave him alone. That was me. But I knew him, and I knew how he conducted business. He knew certain people, so I knew from off the bat, shit, I gotta get with my bro and use his plugs, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, that's how I just really ran into pretty much everybody from the beginning through him. He gave me a lane to talk to a whole lot of people that were real heavy in this music industry in Houston. So I would have to say shouts out to Blow. That's how I got my plug. I got connected through, first off, shouts out to OG Ron C, man. I got connected with Ron through Meech. And me and Ron used to kick it real tough back in the day. He introduced me to Watts. And that's how we ran from that right there. That's how we met everybody. You know what I mean? Watts just been kicking it ever since then. It's like, it's no longer with music with me and Watts. We actually, hell, Watts just called me right before we started filming and everything. So it's like, that's my brother, man. And I appreciate everything he do for me too. But you know what? Watts told me the reason that he runs with my music and respects my music is because, for one, he has had a numerous amounts of people come up to him, and pretty much none of them had nothing negative to say. My name, that's all I got is my name. I brand myself for being honest, respectful. You play the game right with me, I'm gonna play the game right with you. You don't play the game right with me, I done thought about you 2 steps ahead of you, so 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna fuck over you before you fuck over me. That's just how it is. But Watch just, it's hard to say because that man that showed me so much love, and shouts out to the big homie, man. Keep doing me. That's what's wrong with a lot. I feel what's wrong with a lot of artists. They try. I don't know if this sounds right or not. I always say you trying too hard. If that ain't you, be you. You know what I'm saying? People like people for who they are. Not for who they try to be. So just try to be yourself. It's more easier. What brings people to my music all leads to me being me. My biggest thing when people find out that I do music or whatever, the first thing, because I do it, the first thing when somebody say, hey man, I'm rapping now, oh, shit. Here this nigga go. Everybody do it. Everybody does it. So it's like because I don't go around telling people like, yeah, I rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that. But when they hear it and they hear what I'm talking about, and they be like, damn, he did used to do that. Damn, he did. Well, this nigga crazy. I like this. And it, I guess I sell my music. You know what I'm saying? It's just me being me. Helps me sell my music, I guess. So, the change in the music, 4 years later. The big change I got with the right production. Shouts out to GL Production, Gavin and B Done. They showed me how this shit really go, like how to ride the beat. Like my biggest thing, I used to like to tell stories, but at the end of the day, being realistic, you go to the club, you don't want to hear shit about nobody having no fucked up day. You don't want to hear none of that shit, because you probably done had a fucked up day. You want to hear something that's going to make you groove or whatever. So it's like I had to learn how to get out of that era. You know, out of the two, I call it the 97, 98, 2000 era. You know, we did used to jam music like that, but it's not like that no more. So they taught me how to get out of that era. And man, just learning how to rhyme, just, you know what I'm saying, just a hell of a lot has changed. If you able to find it, it's called First Hit for Free. it's yeah, that's what if you're able, that's what I say, if you're able to find it, because when I say my recording ways and everything, like I used to stack my records a lot. Like, I don't know if people know stacks is like when you record a verse, you go back over and record it again and again, then you stack them all together. I used to stack like 3-4 times. So, and the reason I done that because I was trying the music out first to see if people would actually like it, without that perception of what I said earlier. Man, I'm rapping now. Oh man, I would just give it to them. No picture, no nothing, just give it to them and just let them listen to it. So it's like a lot done changed. I don't do shit without contracts. Nothing. You don't even book me to show up to your restroom to take a piss without a contract. I don't do nothing without them. That's what I learned. Because you're going to take L's in this music industry if you, well, there ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. You're going to take L's. You know, that's just part of the game. You got to take a L to learn from it. So, a lot has changed with that, especially with that business side.
I'm on it and I know it. I ain't afraid to show it. Yeah. You know a nigga on it. Your bitch know that I get it. She graduated from Florida State, but her hair was super hazy. Pulling up in a photo with 4 hoes and 4 foes. All I smoke is good dro, mid-grade or no. She told me come and get that pussy.
Man, that's right about the music shit. Man, this shit overrated. Ain't no best thing about this shit. This shit overrated. Remember when I told you earlier in the interview I used to be in the club? Oh, rap ass nigga, man, I still do the same shit they do. I still take trips every month. I still buy shit, same jewelry, cars. This shit overrated. People who trying to rap, this shit overrated. Yeah, you gotta spend that. All these cats, I be hearing these cats screaming out they this, they that, and when they get into this music shit, wanna go to the club, blow they budget off and all that there for what? Yeah, you get a little fame in your city for that little moment, but I slowly but surely done seen these past 4 years, I done seen them coming, I done seen them go. So it's like, you know, man, my perception on hip hop in Houston, I don't think about that shit. Just being realistic, I don't think about that. Everybody got their own lane. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, my lane is, I'm that trap guy from the city. You know, so it's like everybody got their own lane, man. That's all I worry about. I don't worry about I'm in this shit for the profit. I'm not one of them cats that get all deep about, man, hip hop has changed and I don't care about that shit. Man, cut the check. Call for the show, man. It be kidding me because it's like when I was on World Star the other day, I'm not one of them bitter cats that be reading the comments. I read them because me and my crew, we be in the lab and we get to laugh and they call you this, they call you that. But I had seen like 2 or 3 ones, oh man, hip hop is gone. Hey man, if your motherfucking ass want to hear this shit, then you go to iTunes and buy that 1990 shit, man. Don't people care about it? But more people, the times have changed. Let's just say that the times have changed. I don't nobody really be into that, especially me. I'm into trying to get the show money. So don't nobody want to hear about me rapping about no 1990 shit. They don't want to hear that. So I'm gonna rap about what gets me booked for shows. Man, hopefully somebody come knocking or whatever. We do what we do. We get the paperwork right. We get the bread right. Give them what I owe them. After that, I'm not gonna lie. I hate rapping. I am going to sit back and go find me one of them. What's the old girl that's overseas that used to sell all them records? She kind of fell out now. One she took Madonna image. Hook, Lady Gaga. Go find me one of them motherfuckers and send their ass overseas. They get these 200,000, 300,000 to stand on the stage for 60 minutes. Find me one of them, put my bread in, and you won't hear shit from D-Boss no more. I promise you that. I never grew up wanting. I'm one of them cats that never wanted to rap. But I got into it because people liked it, and I know there's ways of getting bread in this shit. You know, people not gonna, regardless of what they say, it's still money in it. Because at the end of the day, let's just be realistic. The white man ain't gonna keep doing nothing if it ain't no money in it. So it's money in it. And I kind of know how to get it. I just need that machine behind me to help me get it. And when I get it, I'm gone. I promise you I'm gone. Man, keep, music-wise, keep dropping them Trap Talk Tuesdays. Them Too Real for radios. Man, me and Paul have a project coming out. Don't know the release date. We actually going through the mixing and the mastering stage of the project now. We have a project coming out. And just keep trying to build that buzz up. You know, because right now I don't want to drop. I have hell of a, man. We could Trap Talk Tuesday all the way to next year. I got records for days. But it's like my demand, I don't feel like my demand is there yet. And shit, I mean, what's the use of you putting a mixtape out? Put 100,000 mixtapes out every day. It should just be 100,001. But don't know about if your buzz not there, ain't no use of you just putting one out. I've done it before, but everything that I've done has been for plays to figure out, okay, we'll do this way, this work over here, or this site here work. But it's like now I got a little buzz, but once I drop this Power project, that's gonna determine, okay, what do I need to go in there and drop another Too Real for radio for Watts, build the buzz up a little bit more and keep them waiting, or if my buzz is there already, let's go ahead and shoot my project out, Bricks and Bitches. You gotta love that. That's a hell of a title. Everybody love. Look at the cameraman, look at him. He loves Bricks and Bitches, man. It's cool. It came out straight. Power was like one of the first artists to reach out to me in the city, you know, and man, we just been cool. He was like, he took me on the road with him, showed me how, man, I ain't even used to know how to hold a microphone, man. Like I jumped into this shit not ever doing nothing entertaining wise. I never done it, so it's like, man, I learned a lot. I learned just maneuvering. Like, this is a business. You one day you might be here, one day you might be there. Your phone ringing, your kids calling, your baby mama tripping on the phone, and it's like you gotta handle your business. You gotta know how to separate everything from the business, because you gotta be 100% for moving around and all that shit, man. That shit will get you stressed out. It will. I want to leave with them. My impression of D-Boss that I want to leave to y'all in the room and the public ear: that young nigga came and got that bread. That's just it. I'm not, like, I never grew up wanting to do this shit, so I'm not one. That's a lot of things with these rappers. They pride don't want to let them stop. I ain't got no pride with this shit. I didn't want to do this. That's because they grew up wanting to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a damn about them, man. I'm coming here. I'm finna get this bread. And that's pretty much it. That's it. You know I get it out. You know I get it out. Time go by. Let them know that it's real. I do support. And if y'all notice, I'm not a big app guy. I'm out of there. I just got one scroll over. But I got y'all in there.